Okay, this is a video response to the video called The Cult of Desteni Giveaway Signs Part 1 by Oru Temple Aora. So, I see first in your video you take on the point of cults, and culture is made up of cults. So, everybody watching this video must first detach everything negative they think about cults and everything positive as well, if there is someone out there like that. Now, here in the Oxford Dictionary, English Dictionary, I'm going to read out what the word cult is, and there is 3 explanations. A system of religious worship directed towards a particular person or object. Okay, that statement practically tells you what is a cult, and that everything else in this world is a cult. Like 50 kids looking up to a teacher, like 2 billion people praying to Jesus. That's a cult. A small religious group regarded by other people as strange or as having too great a control over its members, like again religion as Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, name it. I mean, come on. 3. Something popular or fashionable among a particular group of people. The series has become a cult in the UK. So here we can even relate it to a TV series. A TV series that has become too popular is a cult. So now that we are all educated on the word cult, we can basically see it's not negative, it's not positive either, it's just an expression of something. Basically, you give a whole point here of what cult is. So in other words, you're making it all up according to your own fears, your own beliefs, your own opinions, your own ideas, and you are brainwashing everyone else with your bullshit. For instance, here you say, cults involve financial, sexual, and other forms of coercion and exploitation of group members. So you're basically saying an advertisement on TV advertising beer with a woman in a bikini drinking the beer is created by a cult, because that kind of adds everything you just mentioned in there in one advertisement. And if you tell me to go and check out a cult forum, again, it's based on their own opinions, their own ideas, their own beliefs, their own crap. They form their own cult. If you look at the word cult in the dictionary and what it means, it's a system of religious worship directed towards a particular person or object. So whoever is the leader on the cult educational forum is the cult leader of the forum, because he's being worshipped for doing something. You say here in your interview that Desteni exhibits all the giveaway signs of being a potential destructive cult. False, because the current cults as a religion is the only destructive cults that exist, because they're actually creating war. They're actually neutralizing people to allow abuse to take place. They are in fact the cause of thousands of wars that happened in the past and still occurring. So those are destructive cults. Desteni stands for oneness and equality, for an equal life for all, to end abuse, to bring a new system into this world that will support all life equally. If you've actually done any research, you would have picked up the point equality and how it's lived in an activist way. That's why we shave hair. That's why we follow rules. That's why we are strict and disciplined, because that's the only way we can have world equality in 10 years instead of another billion years of suffering. It has to happen like that. How else are you going to get your McDonald's meal in 5 minutes instead of 10? Some discipline, some rules, some principles to live by. It's required, it's necessary, it's simple. You're just calling it cult because you want to put fear in other people, because you fear something. Also in your video you say that Desteni members are discouraged from spending time on entertainment. Where the fuck did you get at this point? Where did you get it from? I mean, come on. I watch every day a movie, some episodes of something. I blog about games that I've played. I write about games that I've played and how I've played it and experienced it. I share with everyone on chats what game I've played. For instance, the newest game I've played was Dragon Age 2. Where are you getting your information from? Because I'm living on the farm, man. I've been living here for 3 years. I'm right in the middle of everything, and it's pretty normal. Then you go, the length of time we sleep is dictated by Poolman. Let's see. I go to bed at 11, and I wake up at 7, 6, and then after that, I go to sleep again for another hour. I don't see anyone dictating my sleep. Seriously, man. Where the fuck do you get information from? And then here you say they're told they must not be vegetarian because vegetarians want to think they're better than everyone else. False. It's a point of self-honesty. You have to look at vegetarian and your starting point within being a vegetarian. Are you self-honest within being a vegetarian? And seriously, what is meat? Meat is a compound of vegetables, because how did it get that way? A cow eats a shitload of vegetables and it becomes meat. So vegetables, meat, same thing. Self-honesty. Eat what is here. Don't abuse your body because you believe vegetables is good for you and you're not abusing anymore. That's deceiving yourself. So it's just a point of self-honesty. And once you clear your starting point, you can still be a vegetarian. No problem. But then you have to make sure you're clear on the point. Not do it from a point of ignorance and ideas and beliefs attached to it. And then you say, Destiny members must shave their heads and not use cosmetics or deodorants. Okay, what's wrong with that, first of all? I mean, come on. You're saving a lot of money. You're saving the earth. Look at all those cosmetics and deodorants that fucks up your environment, the earth, the soil. Where does it go after you've used it? Fucks up the air. What's bad about that? I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I shaved my hair. I've saved 1,000 rand in a year of not buying hair shit like shampoos, conditioners, hair dyes, whatever. And I haven't put shampoo into the earth in all that time. I mean, imagine 3 billion people every night, depends how many people there is bathing every night, showering. All that shampoo and conditioner and dye, whatever you use to hair, is going into the earth. Where are we considering anything else except ourselves in that moment? We have to consider what's best for all. We are activists. We live our principles. We live our words. And then you say in your video, there's a constant focus on breath and the 4-count stress reduction breath control technique, which they are told will help to stop the mind. Stopping the mind is one of the most common procedures found in cults. First of all, you say it as if it's wrong. I don't see anything wrong with it. You're stopping stress. You're actually stopping your mind, which is causing the stress, which is causing the fear, the anxiety, which is causing you to fuck up your life, which is causing you to slowly kill yourself with all the things you think in your mind is real. Instead of stop the mind, breathe and realize you are here in the physical. Touch yourself. See you are here, not in the mind. It's that simple. It's not bad. It's not negative. Why do you touch it like that? Then you say individual goals or interests become suppressed by working for the group. If you're not working for the group, then obviously you cannot exist, first of all. Because you are the group. We are a group here on Earth. Everything is in groups. You cannot have an individual goal or interest and say fuck the group, because then your individual goal won't work. So obviously you have to work as the group, with the group, one and equal. That's what we are saying here. It's pretty simple. How else do you think Rome was built? As a group. If each guy in Rome had their own individual goal, what would have there been today? Dust. And also you say, the world outside Destiny is regarded as the Matrix. First of all, there is no world outside Destiny, because if you look at how our group is created, we are spread all over the world. There's not just a core place that is isolated from everyone. We are still doing our daily stuff, regular, with everyone else, normal, just like everyone else. And when we get home, instead of getting drunk and beating up women, and or other way for women doing other bullshit, we sit down, we write, we self-forgive, we correct, we support others, we change. So that's what we are consuming and distributing and manufacturing for the Destiny propaganda. Oneness and equality, world equality, ending abuse, standing as a group, one and equal, here as leaders, all of us. And we all are organic robots, no matter if it's in Destiny or outside. I mean, we are literally organic robots. They're growing ears of pigs. They're growing human hearts inside pigs. For transplants, you can transplant organs from one human to another. Organic robots. Get it? You were programmed from birth who you are. Did you decide what your name is? Does a robot decide what its name is? No, someone else does it for them. That's why we use the word organic robot. It's simply to relate to a robot and how you have grown up, how you have been programmed, and how everything you believe to be real is not real, just like a robot. It's just something to have a reference to. Don't take it personal, it's just what we say it is. And then you say it's a paranoid us and them situation that prevails. No, it's not. It's only you that is paranoid. And it's you and yourself situation that prevails. You and your own mind, your own backchat, your own shit, instead of breathing and stopping the mind.